All right, guys, today is my 41st birthday, so with it being my birthday, I want to talk about how to train safely past 40 years old. The older we get, we don't recover the way we used to. You know, I wake up even sometimes after 8 or 9 hours of sleep, super sore. So there's a lot of things that we have to take into account as we get older. You know, when you're 20, 25, you can train really hard and not eat well and not get a lot of sleep and wake up and be fine the next day. Those days are long gone for me. So what I do to, stay on the mat at my age is just, I'm very careful. I pick and choose who I train with. That's probably the biggest piece of advice I can give you, because at running a gym, I'm here every day. I need more days off than I get. I'm here every day, training every day. But, sometimes there's certain guys that come in, new guys, if I don't know anything about them, I'm not gonna roll with them. I'll have one of my students roll with them. Because if they're going hard, even though I might be a lot better than them, they're super strong, super athletic, there's a chance for injury. If they don't have very good technique, there's a really good chance for injury. That's the biggest thing. Also, more rest. Unfortunately, with me being the only proprietor here, like I have people that can cover classes for me on occasion. I'm my only employee, right? So I'm here every day, even if I don't want to be. I train sometimes even when I don't want to, despite how much I love training. My body screams for a break all the time. As the older you get, maybe train 2 days off, one on, or do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but you gotta work in rest. You can't just train, Monday through Friday and then rest on the weekends. You'll probably get injured before then. So like I would say 2 on, 1 off, or maybe 1 on, 1 off, like a Monday, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You gotta divvy it up, because in addition to jiu-jitsu, I also kickbox here and I lift weights. So it's a really difficult balance. And the older we get, that only gets more difficult. Obviously, nutrition's a big part of it too. I've been very healthy for like the last 20 years. I indulge in pizza and cookies every once in a while when I want to treat myself, but I eat very healthy. Plenty of fluids, plenty of protein, carbohydrates, all that stuff. Stretching is something else I would recommend. Doing it the days you don't train. I don't stretch enough, and my body is letting me know. So that's something. Massage. I get at least 1 massage a month, in addition to cryotherapy and red light therapy. I'm big on, my body recover. There's money involved in that, but, getting a foam roller is a cheap investment, and those things work. Nothing beats a pair of human hands, but foam rollers are a great alternative. I even use that, because I can't afford to get a massage every week. But, like I said a few minutes ago, the older we get, the only harder this is gonna get. You have to pick and choose how you train and who you train with. I love to do takedowns. Some nights I don't do live takedowns, I'll just do drills. And that's fine, because you're still stimulating the same neural pathways that you'd be stimulating if you're doing it real. It's just sometimes with resistance and, these mats get wet and slippery, the propensity for injury is a lot higher. So you have to, look at what could cause you to get injured. Obviously, someone new with no control, going too hard too often. No matter what you do, unless you want to go the route of TRT and stuff like that, you feel like $1 million you go that route. But again, that's expensive. Not everyone can do it, and if you don't do it correctly, it can work against you. So, the older I get, I'm learning more of how to adapt every day, because I'm only getting older, and I'm adapting and making adjustments. Sometimes I'll take Saturday and Sunday off. Usually, I always take Saturday off. Sometimes I'll do 2 days. And some nights I won't roll, I'll just teach. Teaching still stimulates. Come to class and not roll one day. Come to class and just do drills, do a lot of reps, a lot of drills, get a sweat, but there's no resistance. So you're not getting the rolls, you're not getting that endorphin high that the rolls are giving you, but you're still benefiting from it. Maybe tape study on a day you don't go to the gym. Because you can't be here every day, 45 and 50 years old. It's just too much on your body. Unless you're really smart about it and you're not actively rolling every day, because that stuff catches up on your joints. I have elbows that don't extend all the way. I have arthritis in my right knee, my right elbow, my right shoulder, and it's probably only going to get worse the older I get. So you got to take that into account. Even if you're careful, you will get injured, or these are just overuse injuries. No one hurt me, they're just overuse injuries. So you have to take all that into consideration. But being smart about how and who you train with is the biggest piece of advice that I want you guys to get from this. Also, rest and nutrition, which is pretty standard, and just focus more on sometimes just technique and getting good at something and doing reps, as opposed to like actively going for it. You want to know that it works, but do that another time. Come to the gym and maybe just drill takedowns for an hour and go home, and then the next time you come in, go live. Because takedowns are, they can cause serious injury if you're not, aware of your surroundings or you're doing it with the wrong person. So just being aware and being smart is going to help you, train into your 40s and 50s. That's the best piece of advice I can give right now, and that's what I've been living by the past couple of years.